Welcome back to What I Tasted, where I make your favorite comfort foods, but better and plant-based. Today I'm making another 31 Days of Halloween. I'm gonna make a super simple and quick dinner that you can have during any night of the week. Excellent for these 31 Days of Halloween, and it is Witch Cauldron Chili. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do for this recipe is I'm going to go ahead and saute up some tofu. So I'm just gonna cut it in half. Cut it in half, cut it in half again, like so. Cut it down the long way, like so. Just cut it into cubes. Okay, the skillet is nice and hot. I'm gonna add the tofu. I will be flipping the tofu. Black-eyed peas. Some kidney beans, and some black beans. All right, I'm gonna let that cook and let some of the water reduce down. Okay, so I have some vegan sausage here, and so now I'm gonna be strategic with some of this, and I'm gonna cut off about that much off of each end. And it's gonna be a little bit different sizes intentionally. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut off a little piece of sausage there, and then I'm going to make a cut into the sausage, okay, like so. I'm going to do that for all of these sausage pieces. The rest of the sausage I'm just going to go ahead and cut it the long way, cut it down this way, like so, and I'm just going to basically quarter each sausage link. So this sausage is going to go right in with the beans. Okay, so next up I have the onion. And so the first thing is just to cut the onion down. Get it cut in half and get rid of all of the extra skin that I don't want. Okay, so now this is where it gets interesting, because basically I need to take some onion and I need to turn it into pretty much nails, like fingernails. So if we cut down this here, we can see we got something like this. So I'm just gonna then go ahead and cut it, and there we go. And basically what we're gonna do is we basically have almost like a toe, and then I'm going to saute up these sausage pieces, saute up the rest of the onion, and then add that to the chili as well. Okay, so I took the tofu off, I added the sausage, now I'm just going to add the onions. Meanwhile, we have the sausage in here, the beans in here. It's reduced a good amount. I actually want it to reduce down a little bit more, so I'm going to let it go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to add in the tomato and the seasoning. Okay, so let me just give that a mix. Alright, so that's looking good. I'm going to add in the tomato. I'm going to add in some garlic powder, some paprika, some chili powder, and some cumin. Now back to the chili, I'm going to add in the tofu, and I'm going to mix it in to the chili. Okay, and now I'm going to add the onion and the sausage right to the chili. And again, I'm going to kind of gently fold this in. So the chili's just about done. I have it on stovetop. I have everything in there. It's cooking. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. It smells great. You know, you can definitely customize this chili however you want, because you know, chili's one of those recipes that you might have something that you specifically want in there. Like I could add in taco seasoning. I could add in some black pepper. I could add in some actual bell peppers. You know, whatever you like. add it to this chili. This is just a general idea. The key is really having the tofu in there and getting it kind of crispy on the outside, and also having the sausage in there, because that's where you make it witch's cauldron. How you add the toes or thumbs or something like that into this chili to make it fantastic. Okay, here's the chili, and I'm just going to spoon it into my cauldron. Yeah, that's perfect. That is Witch's Cauldron Chili. Alright, there it is. Witch's Cauldron Chili. You know what? Time to try it out. That is steaming hot. It's full of flavor. It's absolutely fantastic. The tofu is has a little bit of smokiness to it, because when I cooked it, I made sure that I kept it covered, so that way as the tofu kind of crisped up, it kind of got a little smoky in there and kept the smokiness inside the tofu. So that works out great. That's awesome. All of the basic chili ingredients are in there, so you get chili. It's got the heat, the spiciness that chili is supposed to have. It's fantastic. The sausage is a great thing to add in there too. That adds a lot of flavor and a lot of depth. And those toes, gruesome but delicious. This is a great chili to enjoy with your friends and family on any Halloween night. I'm excited to come back here and show you some more 31 days of Halloween recipes, because I'm your friend with food benefits. I'll see you again real soon.